Hey everyone, Area of Area Games here, and this is going to be a bit different. Since the new set Shadows over Inistrad came out, I ended up getting a box, and I'm going to be opening it. Let's see what we get. Come on, foil Avison. And just son of... Ah! Alright. Yep, haven't really done one of these types of unboxing before. Alright, now here's the airport part. I'm kind of wondering, should I fold it up like in the store? Nah, I'm going to town on this thing. Like in the store. Yeah, might as well. Not that I have no idea how to do. Yeah, see? Yeah, that was completely intentional, yeah. Yeah, ignore any evidence to the contrary. I knew what I was doing. So, first pack. Come on, Foily Avison. And we have, oh yeah, okay, backwards. Alright, do these appear well? Yeah, they seem to. Not bad. Anything of interest? Oh! Oh my, first pack, and I'm already really happy about this. Anguished Unmaking. Exile target, non-land permanent, you lose 3 life. It's a 3-drop instant that's just exile target, non-land permanent. Holy shit! Oh man! No complaints here, guys. This is just good. Yeah, there's really no good way to show this. And oh, there's the... Ooh. This guy's... Oh! I forgot about that. So I also have the Kessick Forge Master, who's nice. And he transforms into a Flameheart, no real interest, and Startled Awake. Got the clue, but more importantly, the Persistent Nightmare, Startled Awake. Target opponent puts the top 13 cards from his or her library into his or her graveyard, and then I can play this from my graveyard to get a 1/1 with Skulk, and whenever it deals damage, I return it to my hand, and I can do it again, and just, dear God, this is good! Okay, first pack, I am... If the rest of them are like this, I am not going to complain. Yeah. Alright, next one. Actually, I'm just going to throw these down here because, yeah. Ooh, that does damage. Anything of real interest here? Oh, open the armory. Guys, if this card does not become kind of absurd in the next few months, I will be very surprised. Search your library for an aura or equipment card, reveal it, put it into your hand, shuffle your library. It's a 2-drop that lets you find your answer. There's an old card out of Mirrodin that's a 1-drop that lets you search for the equipment that does that. This is equipment or aura for 1 more. That's going to be a good card. I'm keeping that on hand. Ooh, Tireless Tracker. This guy's great because he lets you investigate for playing lands. He's cheap, he's affordable, he has a good body, and just, he gets bigger whenever you sacrifice a clue, so he gives himself a buff. He's just... Actually, I think that might be a woman. She just is kind of awesome. And let's see, ooh, we got a flip. The Gargoyle. Hey, it's a 2/2 for 1 defender. Pay 6 and you have a 4/2 flyer. That's something, and wow. Okay, I don't usually comment on this, but holy shit, the art on this angel. Can you get a better view of that? There's really no good light view. The art on that is amazing. I mean, dear God, I'm actually impressed. Okay, pack number 3. Yeah. Catalog. Ooh, Inspector. Just a good 1/2 for card draws. Not too bad. Not great, but not too bad. The Neonate. He's stupid. Ooh, return pays a land card from a graveyard to your hand. Considering how this set runs, that might be useful, but it's mostly just a standard maybe card. Yeah, and ooh, Rattle Chains. God, if I was doing Spirit Tribal right now, this would be kind of a beast card. Flying, Flash, 2/1 for 2. When it enters the battlefield, gains hexproof until end of turn. Wait, target spirit. So it doesn't have to be it. Oh, so technically you can have this work as a spirit counterspell for spirits. And you may cast spirit spells as though they had flash, which on its own is just kind of stupid, broken. It's not like there's any good spirits around, right? Right? Yeah. We all know how screwed up spirits are. They're just fucking spirits, man. Honestly, if there's not a Spirit Modern deck built off this, I don't know how good it'll be, but that guy will help! Got the Hound. So far, okay. None of the really good comments. And there's some really good comments and uncomments in this set. Nah, nothing too good. Ooh, Necropod. Whenever sacrifice another... yeah, for 6, not too... Oh, ongoing investigation. Whenever one or more creatures you control deals combat damage to a player, investigate. You know, this actually might be a worthwhile card. It's not broken. I really need more light back there. But it's just... I can see this working out for like maybe limited or when you're doing a draft. That's a decent card. Gives you card draw. Oh, hello, Olivia. Have I mentioned this must have been a really good pack? Because this must have been a really good pack. Yeah, Olivia, mobilize for war. 3-drop, 3/3 that gets bigger and makes everything bigger. And just whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may discard a card. If you do, put a +1/+1 counter on that creature. It gains haste. Counter on that creature, it gains haste. Becomes a vampire. Have I mentioned, and just when you include her with the discarding mechanics in this set, she's just... Okay, nothing... Ooh, I have never seen this clue before. With angels came mysteries. Tamio's journal. Bearer of overwhelming truth. Promise, investigate. It's not bad. Not too concerned. He's a 2/1 that gets bigger. Okay, he's kind of cool. Wish he gave some kind of indication, but no real complaints there. Next one. Pack number 4? I already lost count. Shit. Ooh, like the art on that. And we have... Oh, yay! Fever Visions. That's something. 3-drop, beginning of each player's draw card. Okay, nothing too great there, but not bad. Ooh, Neglected Heirloom. Just for sheer fun's sake, this is a cool card. I don't think it's good, but I think it's fun. And oh, I got Arlen's Emblem, which is actually cool because I kind of needed that. Gonna save that because emblems for Planeswalkers are actually usually pretty good. Disc number, or pack number 5. So far we have, Ooh, Skeleton Key. Gives it Skulk, discard, draw a card, not in that order. Not bad. Ooh, the Diregraph Colossus. This guy's a beast. He's just, if you have a zombie deck, he's just insane. Oh man, no complaints there. Really, no complaints. Come on, Foily Avacyn. And okay, this, just anyone who builds a standard deck when it comes to investigate, this will be the card that wins them the game because it's just stupid. Confront the unknown. Yeah. And oh dear God, she's dancing with a corpse. That is really fucked up. Oh, I'm gonna keep this one. Bound by Moon Silver. It's just a really good way to lock someone down. I'm keeping that. And ooh, Cryptolithrite. All creatures I control have tap, add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. I'm keeping that as... Oh! God, this guy, he's an uncommon, but he's just so good! He's a 2-drop 2/2, so he's a bear to start with. Human, werewolf, warrior, so he just got all the good keywords. He becomes a 3/3, and pay 3, look at the top 3 cards of your library. Reveal a creature card among them, put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. That's pretty freaking awesome! To do on command. And when creature spells are cast, or yeah, it's 1 less. He's a 3/3. He's just good. Oh man, that is a good pack. Number 6 it is, maybe. Let's see. I'm just looking for a few of the uncommons in this that are just... Ooh, they reprinted light. Oh, hello, Falkenrath Gorger. God, this guy is such a good card for a vampire deck. He's a 1-drop, 2/1. And he gives all the other vampires you control madness equal to their mana cost. Which is pretty damn good because you can do some kind of just terrible, terrible discarding mechanics with him. Alright, and ooh, we got the first Foily, Town Gossipmonger. When I'm doing draft, this guy is one I really love because he's a 1-drop that you can get to a 2/3 easily. It's just useful. And the Kindly Stranger. I'll be honest, I'm not really thrilled with that one. It really doesn't do anything for me. And ooh, this is a clue I have not seen. Consider this... The shepherd turns on her flock. Why? Huh. Okay. Honestly, I would love to put all these clues together. I know what the actual... They're all supposed to be clues to the fact that Emrakul's in the moon. Oh, by the way, spoiler warning, Emrakul's in the moon. Someone found that out a while ago, and apparently all these clues were supposed to lead into that. I really want to put them together, though, and see how that was actually supposed to work, because that just sounds so freaking cool. Mm-hmm. Ooh, Nahiri's Machinations. This one I'm going to hold on to. At the beginning of combat, on your turn, target creature you control gains indestructible until end of turn. And you can pay 2. Colorless and red. It deals 1 damage to target blocking creature. You can kill a creature that blocks if you have the open mana. And 1 creature is going to get indestructible easily. Not bad, not great, but it's worth holding on to, I think, just because it's useful. Yeah. Meh. Ooh, Brain in a Jar. Great card if you have... it's basically kind of... What's that old card out of Mirrodin that did this with creatures? Basically, you can cast an instant or sorcery card out of your hand for free if it has the right amount of charge counters. You pay 1, tap it, put it on there, and you can do that amount. It goes up every time you do it. Or you can remove counters down to scry. It's useful for a deck like that. Not my kind of deck because I don't... Oh, hello, beautiful. Oh, Thing in the Ice. This card is going to break blue control decks. He's a 0/4 defender. Okay, not too bad. He's a 2-drop. Okay, that's better. And he comes with 4 ice counters. When all 4 ice counters are removed by playing instant or sorcery spells, you flip him for a 7/8 that, well, when he's transformed, return all non-horror creatures to their owner's hand. Considering horror isn't that big of a creature type, even in this set, they're not really many good horror creatures besides this guy. Yeah, solid blue control decks are about to become aggro. Oh god, that is such a freaking good card. And ooh, another clue I have never seen before. Sacrifice it. The symbols. When did they change? Oh? I'm going to have to look into that one. That's kind of interesting. In fact, I'm going to start making a small little pile of clues. All the different clues that I haven't really read through. I'm going to get into them later. Oh, this one's backwards. Yep, just working through the basics. Oh, that's interesting. We get the equip. Ooh, I just like those land. Oh, ooh, hello, beautiful. Wolf of Devil's Breach. 5-drop, 5/5. Decent right there, red. Whenever Devil's Breach attacks, you may pay 2. Discard a card. If you do, it deals damage to target creature or planeswalker equal to the discard card's converted mana cost. This guy is enabling all that discard mechanic bullshit. Oh, God, he's going to be so good in just this block alone. Just so freaking good. I mean, you know, in other blocks where discard isn't nearly as broken, no, he'll drop off. But I can see modern decks, including a couple copies of him, maybe one on the side, just because he does enable that, and he's strong. Ooh, another land. Gotta just make sure to save those. And the Nephilia Moondrakes. 7. Enters battlefield. Target creature gains flying until end of turn. Exile from graveyard. Creatures... Oh. Not really too thrilled about that. Oh, the Missionaries. Yeah, I forgot what this was based off. I remember hearing that it was actually built around something. Still, not too bad. The Moondrakes I'm not too thrilled with, honestly, but it's a rare. It's not too bad. I've got worse cards. They can't all be winners. Granted, if Geist Blast. I'm going to hold on to this one because that flashback ability is just too stupid good. Ooh, Silver Fur Partisan. Keeping that guy. He's a 3-drop, 2/2 Trampler, and whenever... It's basically an inspired thing. Not inspired. I forgot the trigger name. Whenever it, or a werewolf or wolf I control becomes a target of an instant or sorcery spell, mine included, I put a 2/2 green wolf creature token onto the battlefield. I would love to see the green deck that's just this guy and a bunch of 0-drop effects targeting him out of like a New Phyrexia and just wrecking face. And one more clue. Remember to have Fenric research Markov Manor. Temia's journal. I'm actually going to probably do a set after this, just going through all the clues, trying to figure out how they came to the right conclusion. Because apparently they're supposed to actually do some kind of inspiration around that. And, ooh, that's fun. Target human gains double strike. Useful. A little overpriced for my concerns, but not bad. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, investigate. Whenever you sacrifice a clue, put a 1/1 white human soldier creature token onto the battlefield. Useful in the right kind of deck. I can't see it being overwhelmingly good, but interesting. And, ooh, Markov Dread Knight. Okay, he's a 3-drop, 5/5, flying. Not bad. Discard a card, put 2+1/+1 counters on for 3. I can see him being interesting. Alright, pack number X. I'm going to say X now because I don't have the slightest clue anymore. Ooh, Foxy. Oh, this is a guy, Not Forgotten. It just puts something back on your library, top or bottom. Well, it doesn't have to be yours, it could be anyone. And you get a spirit out of it, so it's pretty interesting. Oh, Fortified Village. Enters the battlefield. I may reveal a forest or plains from my hand. If I don't, it comes in the battlefield tapped. It would make for a good turn 1 card if I have something basic in my hand. I'm not too sure about it, but it's not a bad card by any means. Oh, wow, that, Vampire Knight. I actually don't have any of this token, and the art on it is kind of badass. I'm actually okay with that, damn. Honestly, I wish I can go to a convention. Speaking of, I'm going to Pittsburgh Techo on this Sunday, so hopefully I'll have this segment out by then. If you do see me there, hey, cool! Yeah, let's see what we got, though. Really look forward to doing that. Ooh, pick the brain, memories. Oh. Traverse the Ulvenwald. I probably butchered that. Search your library for a basic land card. Reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle library. Delirium. If I have 4 or more card types among cards in my graveyard, I may search my library for a creature or land card, reveal it, and put it into my hand. Not bad. So it's basically a possibility of a wish, which is kind of stupid awesome. I just love the Hermit. I'm keeping him. He's not very... Okay, he's great in the right situation, and he punishes blue and white control decks on your turn. But he's just fun. Alrighty-o. Essence Flex. Hope against Hope. That could go good if you have a lot of tokens. Oh, Triskaidekaphobia. Win the game if you have 13 life. Each player with exactly 13 life loses the game. Each player gains 1 life. Each player with exactly 13 life loses the game. Then each player loses 1 life. So basically, this is life manipulation to 13. It's not a very good card. Fun as all hell. I would love to see a deck built around it. I won't be the one doing it, but it would be fun as all hell to see it. Once. It seems like it'd be very janky. Like, you probably have to do life, gain life, lose life. Just so much manipulation. Just it would be almost never possible to win because of how hard it would be. We'd love to see someone pull it off. If anyone can pull that off, do it. Please, I want to see it. Ooh. Drogskull Cavalry. Basically, he gives himself life whenever Spirit enters. He can create spirits, and he's a 4/4 flyer. He's better in limited play. Honestly, in limited, he's a beast. In any other format, I'm not actually too thrilled with him. Heir of Falkenrath. Not too bad. And, ooh, what do we have here? We have the Militia Captain. Now, this guy's interesting, because he plays into another card really well. He basically is a 2/2 for 2 bear, and whenever there's 4 or more creatures I control... Does it include him? 4 or more creatures. Yeah, it includes him. So 3 others. He becomes a star creature, and at the beginning of your end step, put a 1/1 white-black human cleric creature token onto the battlefield. Westvale Cult Leader. Very useful. I'm holding on to that guy because he's... I can see him making a couple standard decks with him and the Westvale Abbey just because of how The synergy among them is amazing. It's probably intentional considering that even the name's the same. Ooh. Ooh. Basically, it's a token doubler. That's literally what it does for 4 flash. Skin Invasion, not bad. Okay, we got a foily. Another clue. For every answer, 3 questions. Alright. And Inspiring Captain. That's fun. Where's the next really good one? Cult of the Waxing Moon. Whenever a permanent you control transforms into a non-human creature, put a 2/2 green wolf creature token on the battlefield. I guess it would work in a wolf deck as maybe a one-of. Gonna hold that. Ooh, Burn from Within. Deals X damage to target creature or player. If creatures dealt out this way, it loses indestructible. Okay. If it dies, return exile instead. It loses indestructible. That part makes it a lot more useful because I don't know many things that say that they're still doing damage. Now, I mean, exile flat out works to do that, but that's actually quite interesting because I like that they're interacting with things like that a little more. All right. I'm going to pause right here because my video is about to expire, so I'll be back in a second. Might edit this part out. So, we back? Hey, I think we're back. Alright, thanks guys. Using a camera that has a time limit on how long it'll record, so hope that didn't seem too awkward. Next one. We have stuff! I know, I always wanted this stuff. It is amazing stuff. Just look at all this. Ooh, god, that art. Exile target artifact or land. 2 damage to target permanent's controller. Oh, joy! Land exile. Just what we always wanted more of. Whoa. Whenever you investigate for the first time each turn, investigate an additional time. This guy could be very useful in an investigation deck, just on churning those out. Ooh, Deathcap Cultivator. I actually had one of these guys in my promo deck set. At the pre-release, the deck I pulled together, he actually was one of the cards I included. Very useful because, yeah, the Death Touch actually was a very good deterrent, and he could always pay for himself otherwise. Village Messenger, a 1/1. Haster, the haste is nice. And then a menacing 2/2. Not bad. Not anything I'm going to write home about, but not bad. For a pre-release deck, it was fine. And Pack Guardian, 4-drop flash. Ooh, that's interesting. When it enters the battlefield, discard a land, put a 2... You know, you're basically getting a 4/3 and a 2/2, 6 power total for 4 at any time. Huh. That's actually a pretty good card. Just on straight up versatility. I like it. I'm going to hold on to that. And it's foil, so no complaints here. Still no Planeswalker, though, or Foily Avacyn. Hoping for the Foily, though. Come on. Ooh, like that one. Oh, Relentless Dead. Honestly, it would make more sense if it said Unrelentless. Because with how they word that, Relentless, it means that they're going to give up. Not that they're not going to. English. Menace, 2/2 for 2. When it dies, I may pay black, return it to my owner's hand. And when it dies, I may pay X, and return another target zombie creature with a creative mana cost X from graveyard to battlefield. So I can have it die, get it back to my hand for a 2, which isn't bad, and a little more on top of that to cast something from my graveyard. Yeah, I can see sack decks making use of this in a lot of places. Evangel and oh hey, a foil Bray in the Jar. That's nice. Alright, ooh, haven't got that guy yet. And what are we at now? We are at Thalia's Lieutenant. A 2/2/1 that enters the battlefield, puts a +1/+1 counter on each other human you control, and whenever a human enters, you put a counter on this guy. Yeah, him in a human deck. Oh god, modern white human will be oh god, modern white human with the new investigate. That's going to be a thing. That'll be a real thing. This isn't interesting. Deny existence. Counter target creature spell. If that spell is countered this way, exile instead. Put it into a graveyard. Not too bad. I'm not writing home about it, like I've said a few times. But not bad. It's always good to have more counter options. Says the guy who hates counters. Like, just screw counter spells, man. Except for when they work for me. In this case, keep them. Ooh, Harness the Storm. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell from your hand, you may cast target card with the same name as a spell from your graveyard. Yeah, that could go stupid in so many ways. I expect to see some people just get mad about that, and others try and break it and fail. I can see it working in some decks that just want more versatility. In others, maybe not so much. It really depends on how people end up using it and what they work with it. On its own, not too thrilled. Oh, hey, the Soul Swallower. A trampling 3/3 for 4. And at the beginning of your upkeep, if you have Delirium, put 3+1. Whoa! Beginning of your upkeep. That could get bad. That could get really bad. Oh, jeez. I never realized how good that guy was in Delirium. Especially if you give yourself multiple upkeeps somehow. I mean, dear God, the bullshit levels. Can you feel it? Okay, we got Devil's Playground. Okay, Devil tokens. Pay 6, get 4. Kindly Stranger, and oh hey, a Stone Quarry, this foil. That's kind of cool. Let's see. There's a few of these cards. Oh god, this one. Rise from the Tides. I can see this being a one-of in a blue control deck that just wrecks face, because it makes it an aggro deck if you have enough control and sorcery spells. It's just good. And Scourge Wolf. 2/2 Wolf Horror. God, he looks pretty nasty. First strike, bear, pretty much. And has double strike as long as they're... yeah, if you have Delirium, it has double strike. That's actually not bad. A 2/2 double striker. Under the right circumstances. Not bad. I mean, I'm not sure how good I would use it in my decks, but my decks don't usually go for fast red. But that's just me. Still hoping for a few things. Ooh. 2 basic land cards. Put 1 into hand, 1 into graveyard, yeah. Oh, holding on to this. I like these. It enters, add 2 of any one color, and it investigates. It replaces itself. I'm holding on to that. That's an interesting ability. Oh, Epiphany at the Drown Yard. Is this what you found, Tamio? I'm going to hold on to this because it's basically just a really good way to do the old-fashioned 2 piles and decide which one you get, except it's an X instead. Or an easy discard 1, which might still be good in certain decks. Any dredge deck, it's a pay a blue and nothing else, and you get 1 discard anything. Not the best, but not bad either. Let's see, are we getting to the good ones yet? Oh, Asylum Visitor. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, if that player has no cards in hand, you may draw... You draw a card, not a may. You do draw a card and lose 1 life. It has Madness. It's a 2/2 3/1. I can see that being worth something, but it's... if they have no cards in hand, it relies on them not having cards. That is a little more of a consideration that I want to deal with, but it could be useful if you have a discard deck. Although I'm not sure how you would make that work out in Standard. Now, maybe in a modern setting, I can see that working out. But you'd have to play that kind of stuff. God knows those are expensive now. Just because they're so good at getting rid of threats. Bound by Moveser. Ooh! Now this girl, almost a guy, is quite useful. It nukes token decks right off the bat. Whenever a source an opponent controls deals damage to you, or a permanent you control, that's the really scary part, you may have this angel deal 1 damage to the source's controller. So if I chump block maybe 20 tokens with an army of walls, and it does 20 damage to those walls. I kill my opponent. Yeah! God, if she had flash, it would just be overpowered even. Yeah, she's a 6-drop, but just situationally amazing. And if nothing else, it's a flying 4/4. Very useful. Okay, Inexorable Blob. A 3/3 for 3. And Delirium. Yeah. Put a 3/3 ooze creature token on the battlefield tapped and attacking. Whenever it attacks, if it has Delirium. Huh. That's actually really cool. I don't think it'll get too overpowered, but I think it's really cool because it just forces you to get more out of your money. Or mana. More of your mana. Alright, we're getting near the end now. Still no foily planeswalkers. Oh my. Can't win them all. Still, considering what I got at the pre-release, I really can't complain. Oh. Griffin's Boon. You can play it from the graveyard by paying 4. Not great, but not bad. Ah, Tamio's Journal. At the beginning of your upkeep, investigate. It's a 5-drop, don't really like that one. Entry 711. There's more to Avacyn's madness. Sacrifice 3 clues, search your library for a card, put that card into your hand, shuffle your library. Not bad. And there's a lot of bullshit you can do with it. Uninvited Guest. 2/2 Skulker. Deals combat damage, transform it to a 3/3 can't be blocked. Just kind of useful for a 3-drop. Not going to write home about it. Oh, hey, foil land. Another land. Oh, the land. I'm not going to make the land cycling joke. That would be silly. Also, if you know a land cycling joke, tell me so I can pretend to know it. I mean, you didn't hear anything. Oh, Choked Estuary. As it enters the battlefield, you do the reveal thing, and you get it. Not bad. And what do we have here? We have Drown Sport and battlefield to investigate. A little too expensive for my taste. Oh, Drown Yard Temple. This is the one I pay 3. Return it to my let's see. Oh, to the battlefield tapped even. And because colorless is now valuable because you need to have that fucking symbol with a freaking Eldrazi, which are thankfully the only thing that need it, this is useful. If you have any Eldrazi deck, it's good. You can mill through it and keep it. Don't really see much use for... Ooh, Elusive Tormentor. I've seen some bullshit limited bullshit. Have I mentioned bullshit with this guy? Girl? Thing? It's a 4/4. Okay. Discard 1, pay 1, transform. Hexproof Indestructible. Can't be blocked, can't block. And you can pay to turn it back. More importantly, you leave it here, and you equip the fuck out of it, and you win. In Limited, it is kind of a beast. Anywhere else, depends on your deck. I've seen some people do some stupid shit with it. But Hexproof Indestructible base is never bad. And it's blue-black, so you're going to have some shit. Let's see, what do we have here? We have... To the Slaughter. Target player sacrifices a creature or planeswalker. Yep, that's pretty good. And Delirium. Instead, that player sacrifices a creature and a planeswalker. Not bad for a 3-drop instant. Oh, a Scourgewolf foil. That is nice. That is really nice. Ooh, Geist Blast, keeping that. Oh, hello, Game Trail. God, I'm getting all the good ones. Keeping that as well. It's the reveal for blue, or green and red. That guy, not too bad. And this is the last one, the Piece de Resistance. Come on, we know what it's going to be. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be... Okay, I need to breathe slower. Ooh, haven't seen this one. Pour over the page. Draw 3. Untap up to 2 lands, then discard a card. Huh. So it's a 3-drop, draw 3, discard. Interesting. Ooh, open the armory, keeping that. Ooh, Seasons Past. This, I think, will become very useful to Commander, just because of how good it is. Return any number of cards with different converted mana cost from your graveyard to your hand. Put this at the bottom of its owner's library. It recycles itself. It gives you it can refill your hand late game, and especially in a Commander setting, you're going to have a lot of different costs. Maybe in a standard setting, this will be cost prohibitive as a 6-drop, but in Commander, this is going to be a beast. Alright, that looks like it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I am not complaining. I got some pretty freaking good things. Oh man, oh god, Olivia was a beast drop. There's just so much good. This thing though, just get this while you can. Thing in the ice. When I said this thing, I meant the actual thing. I hope that was all on camera because I'm not really sure where my hands were. Oh dear god, I think I might have been showing it all too high. But we'll see what happens. Hope you guys enjoyed the narration. I'll go over these later. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and, well, good luck in your own pulls. Adios.